Hello, and welcome to the Kingdom Lens Report with me, your host, Sean Lee. This is my first episode, and I am super nervous, but guess what? We're going to get through this. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are listening and tuning in, go ahead and drop in the comments where you're listening from, how you know me, and all of that good stuff. And so this is going to be a safe space for believers to join in the conversation. We're going to talk about art, news, entertainment. Let's see, you name it, we got it. We're going to talk about it in beauty, fashion, all of the things. So today's focus is going to be. Oh my goodness, then I drew a blank, and that's because I am nervous. You know what? Let's just start over, kind of ish. So I am nervous, which this is good that I am nervous, but um, today's focus is going to be mental health and new beginnings. So, mental health and new beginnings, we're going to start there. And to start that off, I am going to tell you a little bit about me. So, I am Sean Lee, and I recently graduated after 20 years, and I was an empty nester. So I decided that I wanted to finish school. So I did that. And so now here we are, podcast, and we're going to do the Kingdom Lens Report. And I decided to do this because there was an element about me that I feel like I wanted to I kind of rediscovered. And I won't say rediscovered because I'm like I am into my faith. And so this was a different way for me to actually tap into this and then kind of share stories and talk to people that are in my circle and talk about things that I love the most. And so I decided to do this podcast. So that's why I'm here with you guys today. So today we're going to talk about mental health because July is actually Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. And so I have a couple of things that we're going to do. I have a couple of surveys that we're going to talk about, and I have a couple of stories that I'll share with you guys on how I handle my mental health, and we're going to go from there. So thank you for joining me today. If you've not liked, share, or subscribed, or tag somebody in the comments and tell them to join in the conversation, go ahead and do that now. Again, let me know who's watching so that I can give you a little shout out and all of the things. Hopefully my daughter Jasmine is watching. Hey, Casey girl from Houston. Hopefully my daughter Jasmine's watching. Hey, Victoria. So just chime in, tag somebody, get in here so we can have a good conversation and let's get this party started. So like I was saying, I was an empty nester. My daughter is about to be 20. Yes, 20. So I'm not going to tell you how old I am because that's none of your business. But my daughter is about to be 20. And so I had to rediscover some things. And in that time, I noticed that I had to rely heavily on my faith to get me through a lot of things. And although I must say that the journey has been a long road, it's been a beautiful one. Life after a child leaving the nest, divorce, and now graduation, it just seems like there's always something lurking. But new love has surfaced. Super excited about that. So we'll talk about that at a later date. But new love has surfaced, so that's pretty exciting. But in the meantime, in between time, so new beginnings, mental health. So there was a survey that was in the National Institute of Mental Health, and it's on their website, and we'll pin that later. But taking care of your mental health is always great for your overall well-being, for one, for your overall well-being and quality of life. And so in that, they list a couple of things that you can do to take care of your mental health. Prayer is one, which we all should be praying because prayer is necessary. So prayer is one. Meditation, love meditation. Meditation is a good thing. I listen to like spa sounds, the ocean, wind chimes. Um, One of my girlfriends, Victoria, really thinks that I have a problem with my music choices, but it helps keep me calm. Therapist, journaling, also sleep. So sleep is one of the things that's on the list that I would like for us to focus on. Some people can operate on a little amounts of sleep, and some people need lots of sleep. But it's important that you prioritize your sleep because they say that if you prioritize your sleep and you get enough amount of sleep that you're able to be focused and alert and all of the things, and it helps with your mental health. Also, practice uh, gratitude, being grateful. So, being grateful, practicing gratitude is good for your mental health, staying focused and positive, and staying connected to family and friends. Now, staying connected to family and friends, I'm going to say this: staying connected to family and friends that are positive and supportive, not toxic and not so kind. So make sure that you're doing that the right way, and also staying hydrated and eating healthy foods. So I just want to have ask the question, how many of you are doing any of the things on that list? And what are you doing to maintain your mental health? Anybody? Just put it in the comments. Let me know what you're doing to maintain your mental health. I would like to know. Anybody? And while we're doing that, so mention a therapist. So there's this study that's out on therapy, and it says that in 2026, chatbots in mental health survey, patients are bringing AI to therapy. So I know that some of you guys are thinking, like, how is this even possible, right? Bringing AI to therapy. Well, people are doing it, and I'm going to tell you what this survey says. This survey is saying that 77% of psychologists report that there are patients that use AI. We all know that everybody uses AI. I use AI. I use AI in my business. I use AI to help me with templates, certain things, um, but I don't use it for therapy. Just so that we're clear, I don't use it for therapy or any type of romantic relationships. I don't use AI for that. But they are saying that 39% of people are using therapy for diagnoses. 34% use it for self-help, discipline, affirmation, and enhancement. Enhancement. Oh, okay, I can't read my own handwriting. Behavioral remedies. That was the other thing. 33% they use it to assist in therapy and treatment, and 21% use it for something else. Now I don't know what that's something else, but I'm not done. So then when asked what are they using it for? Is it for fun? Is it for relationship? Is it for friendship? This is what they had to say. They said 35% say that they're using it for other things outside of just therapy. So some people are just using it for fun. 33% are using it for fun. 22% are using it for friendship, and 13% are using it for intimate relationships. So, got a quick question. How many of you are using AI? You can be honest about that if you're using AI. AI is not a horrible tool. It's not a great tool if you don't know how to use it. But how many of you are using AI? And if you are using AI, why what are you using AI for? Just drop it in the comments and let's talk about it. What we using for all that? What do you mean? I was having a connection. AI. We're talking about your favorite thing. Uh Yielded AI. AI. They're using AI for that. Victoria, use AI for work. What do you use it for though at work? Just curious. Just curious. What are you using it for at work? I use it for at work too, for templates. It helps me make some templates for emails when I want to respond back to when I want to respond back quickly to emails that I get on a regular basis from members that we have at work. So I will use that to generate an email template and then use that for over and over and over again. Oh, to build reports. Okay, Victoria, that makes sense. And yes, Yielded, people are using it for intimate relationships. Do you know anything about that, Yielded, to use it for intimate relationships, like to talk to it like it's your best friend of any kind? Do you know anything about that? Just asking for a friend. Oh, Terrence, you've never used AI. You would try it. Okay. 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 Interesting. Now, I will say I'm also a photographer. I'm also a photographer. You know what? Ain't my favorite thing. My favorite thing is a tall, dark, and handsome. Okay. Okay. All right. Just all right. We not talking to her. I do use AI. I'm a photographer as well, so I do use AI with some of the editing programs, not to alter people because that's just not cool, but to remove objects out of pictures because you have to take some things out that's not supposed to be there that's in the background. So that is a form of AI. I really didn't think of it as that, but that's a form of AI. So we're done with the AI chatter. There is a link that will be put in the chat. There's a link that will be put in the chat, I do believe. And that link, if you click on that link and fill out that survey, then the results will be published next show. So you got to come back next week so you can see the results and all of the good things. Okay, see what those surveys is talking about. See how y'all answered that survey. So right now we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a mindfulness moment. The mindfulness moment is going to be gratitude. You're going to take a moment to see, to tell us in the chat what you're most grateful for. So, yeah. So drop it in the comments. Tell us what you're most grateful for. This mindfulness moment is brought to you by Sean Lee Photography and Art, and you can visit www.justseanlee.art. Okay. So, yeah. So we're gonna go to a break, and then I'll be right back because.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you there. I was reading this great read here at the headquarters of Anointed Radio. Tap in with Anointed Radio. We're streaming on over 20 platforms worldwide, podcast related. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Wherever you listen, we're there. Follow, subscribe, stay locked in for faith, culture, and real conversations. Anointed Radio Podcast Network, streaming everywhere. Make sure you go follow the podcast. Yeah, go. I'm going back to my book. See ya. Bye.
I'm back. So I hope you guys had a moment to say what you were grateful for, because I would like to know about what you're grateful for. But I will kind of start myself. I am grateful for my amazing pumpkin. Yes, my daughter Jazz. I'm super grateful for her. I am grateful for my honey. I'm super grateful for him, and my amazing, lovely, lovely friends, Victoria and Lakita, because I'm gonna call her Lakita. Yeah, I'm so grateful for my support system. Super, super grateful for that. And yeah, so those are some of the things that I'm grateful for. And yeah, chocolate cake, chocolate cake. I really want some chocolate cake. I'm grateful for chocolate cake. Um, So, what are some of you guys grateful for? I'm listening. I'll I'll wait. I'll wait because I know that you guys are grateful for some stuff because we're practicing gratitude. Gratitude is important. I'm grateful for the amazing people such as yourself who lets me know my walk is not in vain. Oh, I am most grateful for my new relationship with my beautiful woman that God has put in my life. Oh. Oh. Okay. You know what? All right. Anybody else? Anybody else out there? My name is Lakita. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Next up, we have, if nobody else is, I just need some other people to be grateful for some stuff. That's what y'all supposed to be practicing, being grateful. Picture perfect segment. Now, this segment is all about being camera ready. So there's an article on women.com, 5 summer things that you can do for beauty trends for older women. Now, do not, and I mean women, don't come for me, because this is not me. I didn't say this. I'm just delivering what the article said. It says these are the 5 things: SPF 30 or higher. This summer, make sure you have some FPS 30 or higher. Now, it does recommend that you can have it in your skincare and your makeup, I guess in your lotions, whatever. Just make sure you have SPF 30 or higher. Um, Color mascara. I wear blue, cobalt blue. I do that anyway. So I absolutely love that. And I like to think of myself as a mature woman. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Purposeful bronzing. Now I'm not a bronze girl. My best friend Victoria said that because I haven't found the right bronze. I feel like I just need to be a little bit tanner to attempt bronze. And lip gloss, purposeful ingredients, though. You want to look for hyaluronic acid, pro collagen peptides, and shea butter. So you should make sure that your lips are stay moisturized. So make sure your gloss has those things. And a red vampy lip color. So red lips are supposed to be the thing for mature women, which we already knew that, because you can't just be wearing red lips out here. So how many of you are using your sunscreen, SPF? Are you using it? One, are you using it? What's your number? And if you're not using it, why are you not using SPF? Victoria wears thought knots, hot knots. She don't know. She don't wear thought knots. Oh, that's a whole. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Um, yes. This girl right here. Colorful, so colorful mascara. I don't know. The women out there, if you are tuning in and you're watching, do you wear it? Do you love it? Do you not? They said red lips was hoochie and harlot. That is so not true. It's for mature women, because you can wear a red lip and be very classic and timeless and very stylish. So I can. Let me say that. Why don't you wear sunscreen? Pastor Jay. You should be wearing sunscreen. Just because we light skinned don't mean we can't wear sunscreen. You should be wearing sunscreen. And you in Las Vegas, you definitely should be wearing sunscreen. I don't know why he's not wearing sunscreen, but your skin, you need to be wearing sunscreen. 30 or higher for you, for sure, because you can't be letting that go. All right, we're just moving on. We're gonna do kingdom, and I was I was for a thought not, but I have been delivered. I don't know how to say that from my rascal. I'm not no Victoria. Not today. You've done enough. You've done enough. You've done enough. I wear it when I am on the beach. Okay, good. That's good. It's good to know. I'm black be black for the ancestors. Still wear your sunscreen. He like bright, almost white. He needs sunscreen. I know he definitely needs sunscreen because I wear sunscreen. I need sunscreen. Everybody needs sunscreen. Okay, so let's reel it in. I feel like so. I had another graphic to put up for my picture perfect, but that's okay. It doesn't. It, that's it. It's done now. I did it. It's done. Yay! Picture perfect. Yay! I'm just dying. Okay, so up next is Kingdom and Culture, and this is just basically um, letting you guys know that the Obama Presidential Center is open. I will be attending the GSMAs, that's the Gospel Sound Music Awards, in August 20th to the 21st in Birmingham, Alabama. I am going to be a model handing out awards. So I'm part of the model team. So stay tuned for that. That'll be a good time. And the Spin Awards are happening October 22nd through the 24th in Atlanta. And I know a couple of people who got some nominations for that. So make sure y'all vote for Yielded, Pastor J, Anointing Radio, Yielded, The Fire Show. So go vote, 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 vote. Yes, that would be great. I don't know if I'm going to that just yet, but I might be. So y'all might see me there. Um, what events do you guys got coming up this summer? Does anybody have any family reunions? Any trips? Tell me what you guys got going on this summer. I'd like to know. For my birthday? Oh, for your birthday? Oh, the GSMAs. Yeah, yeah, that is your birthday time. You're always working for your birthday, sis. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, yeah. She's always working for her birthday, but that's okay. She's okay with that. She loves to do that. So, events. What do you guys got going up this summer? I would like to know. Chime in. Any special occasions, family reunions, trips? What's happening this summer? Share with me, share with me, share with me. I'd like to know. And while you guys are sharing that, I had a question that someone had asked me, and they wanted me to ask this question. Is it possible that you can just turn to church and not see a therapist? Now, I believe that you can do both because I feel like both is important. I feel like church is church and a therapist is a therapist. I feel like the two are separate, and yes, you can go to God for everything, but I feel like a therapist provides you with the tools to handle the ways of the world and in which you navigate around this earth in. So I feel like you kind of need both. But what do you guys think? Do you think you can have one or the other, or you should just be straight therapist and have to use your turn your mental health towards the church, or do both, or pray it away? How do you guys feel about that? Chime in at any time and let's talk about that because I feel like sometimes people, nope, you need both. I agree. I definitely agree. I don't think that there's you got to have one or the other. I think you definitely need both, but I do believe that I think you can, but Jesus and a therapist is great. I agree. I definitely agree. I feel like the way that people are turning to AI for questions and answers, I feel like if they just turn to Jesus for questions and answers, how they turn to AI, then they might be in a good place. But hey, uh, yes, I agree, Terrence. Both are important. Both are definitely important. I a Jesus believer therapist is the best. Huh. I don't think that I've ever. I know that you can. I know that you can request one. Like when you go to look for one, you can do one by faith based or not. But I don't think I've ever had a faith based therapist. I think that would be interesting for me. Victoria says both, however, God reigns supreme. Amen. And does. And does and does and does. Okay. I'm gonna go back to a little bit more about me because while you guys are here, I hope that you guys come back every Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, and tune in on Anointing Radio to have a good chat with me. I'm going to talk about my journey and the reason why this podcast is what it is, the Kingdom Lens Report. I am still not going to say my age, but on this journey that I'm on this faith journey that I've been on for many, many moons now, um, I've had to a lot of blind faith, not understanding why things were happening the way that they were happening, and having to fully trust God and not understanding why I was repeating cycles and not seeing that I was repeating these cycles until I actually sat still. And I actually sat still and took an intentional pause when I was right before I was about to finish school. So, right before I was about to finish school, I just sat myself down and decided that I just wanted to pay attention to what was before me. And I had to trust in that. And that was really, really hard because I had been going and going and going. I kept myself busy all the time. I was a people pleaser. I wanted to make sure that I was just always doing something to stay busy, but I had to spend a lot of time alone. And spending time alone and sitting, praying, and meditating, and having a connection with God and being intimate with Him, you really learn to trust Him, and you also learn to um, fall back in love with yourself and give yourself grace, because I feel like we don't give ourselves enough grace for all of the things that we have gone through and we're still here, and that we just keep going and we keep going. But I was able to sit still and process through it, feel all of the feelings, go through all of the emotions, and that helped me out a whole lot. And I was able to then finish school, graduate this year, graduate and meet someone new and amazing and receive that person wholeheartedly. And it's just been a good experience. But I feel like I was not able to do that before. I would not be able to have done that had I not sat myself still and be intentional and listen and literally just trust in the process. So I asked the question now, what's something that you have had to sit still and process through? It doesn't have to be in detail, but just something that you had an aha moment to where you had to sit still and process through, whether it's making a decision. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, they do match the little swirl. I'm saying only you would notice that. I try so to be so intentional about the things that I do. Thank you, sister. Something that you had to sit still and you realized when you sat still, like something. Give me some good stuff. I would like to know that. So while you guys are typing that, I am about to make sure that I am setting up for my next thing. I also got another question about, I'm only asking this question because somebody asked me this question. We were talking about gentle parenting. It's not my thing. I was not a gentle parenter. That was not anything that I desired to do. Um, how do we feel about gentle parenting and not having children go to church? And the reason why I say that is because I see that there are a lot of gentle parenting going on, and I've heard different stories of parents saying, I'm wanting my child to get older and they decide whether or not they're going to be in church or not. Versus, I remember when I was younger, my grandmothers took me to church. We went to church. It wasn't, you get to decide, you were going to church. So, have we gotten away from guiding our children? Um, and is that okay? Or should we continue to just allow them to make the decisions that they're making and be gentle parents and just watch them burn the world to the ground? Just your thoughts. What do you guys think about that? Chime in at any given time on what you think. Oh, Yoda said I had to sit down and realize my process of grief is not the same as others. Yes. Oh, Victoria, grieving sat me down. Yes, grieving will do that. Bible ain't said nothing about gentle parenting. It said spare the rod, spoil the child, beat them. Well, no, nope. Okay, but I agree. I agree. Belt to butt. It's not hurt anybody. That that helps. That does help. That I'm laughing because I'm telling you, these kids is different. They is real different. They is real different. All right. So, any other takers on this gentle parenting thing before we move all the way on from that? Cool. Because, yeah, I'm not a fan of it at all. Victoria, stop copying. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, funny. Okay. So, there's another segment that we will not get into today because my first guest is coming next week. But her lens and legacy. Now, it's not about women, just so you know, but I am going to be talking to some amazing women. I'm going to start off by talking to some amazing women, but this is not about women. It's all about um, talking to people in my circle whom I meet. Some are going to be new connections, some are going to be old connections, some are going to be reconnections. It's going to be whatever, but it's basically me. I'm going to be interviewing them, and we're going to be talking to them about their faith and how their faith journey aligns with what's going on today. So that's her lens and legacy, and that's going to be happening starting next week. So you got to tune in. And so I do have a graphic for that, so you can see who my first guest will be. If you want to put that up, it'll be Lakeithia. So tune in next week. I'm going to be chatting with her. We're going to have good conversation. And she will be on the show next week with me. And yay, she'll be my first guest. So, yeah. So if y'all have some questions that y'all want to ask her while she's here, you guys can do that. But yeah, so she'll be my first guest next week. And yeah. So before I forget, I had one more question that someone asked me, and I said the different because them mamas different. Yeah, them mamas is real different, like real different. And this new era parents wants to be their friend instead of raising them the right way. That is so true. let's talk about that for 2.2 seconds. Being their friends. I don't think that I was ever Jasmine's friend, and she wanted me to be her best friend so bad. She was like, "Oh, Mama, we're besties." I was like, "We're not besties. I'm your mama. I'm not your besties." Is it ever appropriate to be your child's friend? Like even now, I think that even when Jasmine gets older, I don't know when that the time comes where it's okay to be their friend. Like I don't know when that's okay to be their friend. I guess they have to be much older, like much older. But growing up, I feel like you can't be their friend because you're supposed to be responsible. You're supposed to guide them. You're supposed to be the parent. I don't want you to think that you're ever on the same level as me because you're not. Because you don't pay any bills. You can't. We can't have conversations about anything other than do what I say do and get good grades and be decent human being. And that's it. But I don't know. These these kids is, but I think it's because the parents now, I look at some of my daughter's friends, parents, just some of the parents, um, they're young, and they're just different. They're just different. They're young. They're super young. They're super young. Meditation. So I wanted to touch back on that, go back to that from the beginning. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to take care of your mental health? What are some of the things that anybody have any other suggestions outside of the sleep, the meditating, the journaling? Is there something that you guys might want to throw in the chat that could help somebody else? I think that that's important. The one thing that I did learn, and I'll probably have to find the article that I learned about, was scent recall. Scent recall is so awesome. So, say for instance that you have a special day, say you're getting married. So, we'll say you're getting married. A scent, you create a scent or you buy a fragrance for your wedding day or graduation or whatever, and you have that moment. So, that happy moment that you have, any happy moment that you have, you get a fragrance or whatever or a scent and you relate it to that memory. And then later on, when you smell that again, it takes you back to that memory. So they say that scent recall can can work in other ways too. Like when people smell fresh cut grass, they think about the summers with their grandparents, or somebody might smell something that's not so pleasant from back in the day, and that reminds them of when they're sibling with the bed. So things like that, and it's not such a great thing, but scent recall is another thing that therapists are using within therapy to kind of train their brain to rethink things. And I thought that was pretty interesting. So I'll have to get to find the article about that, but scent recall. So is there something that you smell that takes you somewhere else? And what is the smell and where does it take you? Just curious. Just curious. I do know for me, this font making me cross-eyed. um, no, you should always be their parent and give them sound advice. I agree. Being a parent and giving them sound advice is important. There is an aspect of friendship once they are living on their own. Yes, once they're living on their own for a couple of years, though, for a couple of years, because I still can't be Jasmine's friend. I do focus journaling. It's scripture guided. It allows me to apply the Bible to my life. Feel like somebody I know has a journal book for that. I feel like I know somebody that has that. No, no, no. So, like when you smell weed, you think of your mama. You know what? Uh, Yield it if you don't cut it out right now. But when I smell apple pie, I do think of uh Thanksgiving, and I always correlate that with my grandparents for whatever reason. I don't know why, because I feel like that's probably when I first had apple pie, is with my grandparents. Sometimes I sit with the word and I remind myself of who God says I am and his promises. His word never returns void. Amen to that. Well, thank you, Vicky Lynn. I mean, Victoria. Vicky Lynn, Victoria. So, no one's got any sense, because I really would like to know what people are smelling and thinking. I don't know why that's important to me. Who the Bodega BEC? What does that? What's the? I know what a bodega is, but what is BEC? Bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, learn me today. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Bacon, egg, and cheese. BEC. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. We do not eat apple. Okay, so what is it? What are you smelling and you thinking? Because I know it's something that you don't smell and you think back to something. Just tell us what it is. I would be interested to know. And another thing, I don't know what it is, but when I smell pine sol, I instantly am like, I think I think about hospitals. I don't know, because hospitals smell sterile, but I don't know about the whole pine sol. I don't Pine sol, I think hospitals, and pine sol is not in hospitals at all. At least I hope not, because that's disgusting. That is so disgusting. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot I asked. I'm so sorry. So sorry. All right. Well, that is my truth. Judge me not. I'm not judging you. I promise I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all. Not judging you at all. I promise I'm not judging you. Okay, so another thing on this list that I wanted to go back to was like setting goals and priorities. So I know that oftentimes we start out the year strong, like we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. People call them New Year's resolutions. I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions either. I'm setting some tasks, I'm setting some things that I'm knocking off of a list, but it's not a resolution, because I feel like you you put on the gas and then you lose steam. But realistic goals, some smart goals is always important. But setting goals and priorities, what is something that's on your list that you want to do in 2026 and either you haven't done or something that you did already accomplish? For me, I did graduate. I earned my degree and I earned my designation, my professional designation. I earned them both at the same time. And that was tough, but I did that. I did that. So I did those two things. So those are two things that I did. Um, but what's something that you guys have done that you set out to do, or is still on your list for 2026 and you're going to do? I want to hear about it. Tell me all about it. And we'll come back to it. So just drop it in the comments. We'll come back to it. And we're going to take another break, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to take another break. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm going to fix this contact real quick.
Have your car insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more with one free, no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again, 877-445-4551.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single... People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right.
And I'm back. All right, so did y'all drop some stuff in those comments? What y'all think about my theme music? Y'all like that? Y'all like that? Y'all like my show music? Kind of cool, ain't it? I played Lotto per day and didn't win yet. Oh, okay. So your goal is to win playing the lottery? So you're gonna hit the numbers, gonna hit in in 2026. Okay. All right. Okay. Spending more time with God. Okay. I love that for you. Send a prayer for me too. I'm getting the wheels moving from my concierge vision, so when I retire in a few years, things will be in place. I have a new goal for 2026 that is to have my lady by my side moving forward. Oh, that is so beautiful. She's a lucky lady. The music is on point. Thank you. It's so nice. I just love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. So things are coming to an end, but before they do, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in with me on my first show. I'm so excited. You know, the nerves was nerving, and but it's all good. I got it together. Whatever. I can't wait to see you guys next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Are we having a love connection on your first show? The connection's already connected. It's connected. So, um, back to our regularly scheduled program. I don't even know what I was. I don't even know what I was saying. She should. um, y'all know what? I appreciate y'all for That's what I was saying. I'm glad you guys tuned in today. And I hope that you guys come back every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Anointed Radio. On Anointed Radio. Make sure you follow me on social media. I have a shiny new Instagrams. Yeah, y'all childish. I have a shiny new Instagram. Shiny new Instagrams, the Kingdom Lens Report, so you can follow that. And I have a Facebook page, but make sure you follow Anointed Radio also on Facebook and Instagram. And that's where, as you guys know, you're streaming the show is from there. So make sure that you're following there. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. Don't forget, you guys need to. I forget who. Now I don't know the hours of the shows that come on, but the Fire Show comes on Tuesdays. Then the Mind of Hers on Mondays, and then Jaylon's Pastor J show is on Wednesday, and my show is on Thursday. But we all on Anointed Radio. So I need you guys to tune in. Oh, thank you. Congratulations on your new show. Looking forward to many more of your shows. Thank you. So y'all just need to tune into Anointed Radio because the shows is on there and support us. Don't forget, Spin Awards. Vote. And yeah. So before we leave, I want to say happy birthday to Miss Tawana. Today's her birthday. I don't know if she got a chance to tune in, but I want to say happy birthday to her because she is super awesome. She is a friend, a life sister, and she used to be Jasmine's part of Big Brothers Big Sisters, and she's super awesome and super sweet, and she's part of my family now. So it's her birthday today. So happy birthday to her. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure that I do that. And let's see. Yes. So make sure you also subscribe to the YouTube channel. I also have a YouTube's channel. Yes, I said YouTube's channel. YouTube's channel, but make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel because I am doing a giveaway for our mindfulness moment. I will be giving away some journals. I'll be giving away some journals. So if you like, subscribe, and all of the things, at random, I'm going to choose somebody. I'm going to DM them. And I'm going to send them a journal because I have lots and lots of amazing journals. So they can practice some mindfulness moments. So we're going to do that. So you can get a journal. And I think that there was one more thing. I had another question, and please forgive me because I tried to make sure I have them all in the same place. And then for some reason, I moved some stuff around. And I said, oh, I'll make sure I write that down. I'll write that down. So I don't forget. And then I probably forget because that's what happens. I'll be forgetting. I already said that the Keithia is coming. Oh, duh. Yes. So if you know someone who would like to be interviewed for the Her Lens and Legacy segment, we're gonna pin the form. They can fill out the form, man or a woman. It is not just for women. Just want to make that clear. I know that you're seeing Her Lens and Legacy. Her Lens is about me more than it is the person. But yeah, fill out the form and yeah. So I want you to submit a form. Just some inspiring stories. We're going to talk about faith, some candid conversations about faith and things of that nature. So I don't want you to think that it's just for women. I would like to talk to some men as well. So men and women, maybe some teens and some people, not too little, but some teens as well. So just make sure you fill out that form. We'll make sure that that gets pinned. That when you get pinned, you just fill out the form and submit that, and yeah, to be on the show. So that's just about a wrap. I don't have much to say. Does anybody have, oh, before we go, does anybody have a favorite scripture that they would like to drop in the chat for me? Just their favorite scripture that's gotten them through a moment in time. Some of you out there, I know for a fact, drops scriptures like nobody's business. I knowed it. What else somebody got? Thank you, Yielded, so much. Is Victoria still on here? Okay, you got another one, girl. Look at you. Okay, let me find out. Uh-oh, both of y'all did that one. Thank you, Pastor Jay. Uh-oh. All right. Thank you. You guys have really helped me out. I really appreciate y'all. All right, so and can you tell me what translation is that? What Bible that's in? Tell me what Bible that's in. Because I would like to know. I don't think that's a thing, but thank you, Yielded, for yeah. I'm telling y'all, she's gonna be here next week and she's gonna be a hoot. So make sure that y'all tune in. 2 Timothy 1:7. Thank you, sir. The Yielded translation. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, I think that's about my time. So thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, tune in every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know why my mind is blank, on Anointed Radio. And stay blessed, stay beautiful, keep living life in high resolution. And I am your host, Sean Lee, and I am signing off. And I thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for you joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And that's it. I think that's my time. So, Sean Lee out. Yeah. You know.